Wrestling in Outlast. In the big open cell block with the creepy silky guy, give him a kiss, there's this dunce on the 3rd floor who comes out of his cell to attack you as you make your way to the broken ledge. I'm sick of this guy, but you can have a lot of fun breaking the AI if you manage to push him off the 3rd floor. It's a lot harder than it sounds. You have to bait him over to one of 2 ledges. I have this diagram of the 3rd floor prison block layout here. Unfortunately, he is not programmed to be able to detect you when you're in any one of these areas highlighted in red. This is lame because this is where you want to get him over to. So you have to kind of dance around the borders of these non-detection sites unless you just want him to walk away and forget you exist. When you successfully get him to one of the ledges, you want to use the crouch-uncrouch glitch that stops enemies from attacking you. But you also have to stop using the glitch to let him attack you, and once he does, you're going to run into him and that's going to cause him to say, "Bro, social distancing," and you'll stumble backwards. You do this enough, he'll stumble all the way back and off the ledge. However, this is really challenging. It takes me a good 5 or 10 minutes to do this successfully most of the time. Sometimes he won't stand where you want him to, sometimes he'll hit you when he's facing the other direction because he's just that talented, I guess. You'll need to have patience and keep in mind that this is not useful for anything at all except your own amusement. If you're actually trying to complete the game, just run past this guy entirely. He's slow. But if you have time to spare, try this out maybe. If you push him off this ledge, there's no way for him to get back up to the 3rd floor, so he just gives up entirely. I think I prefer this ledge for this reason, because if you push him off this ledge, he will try to path back up the stairs to his rightful domain. You then have a second challenge of stopping him from doing this. Keep running into him, keep making him stumble back, and try to push him off this 2nd floor onto the 1st floor. If you do get him to the ground floor though, this is the sad part. The AI will break completely and the guy won't do anything at all. Not only will he not attack you, he won't even try to move anywhere. His voice lines die too, so no more of this.
Go your fucking self! Don't you fucking look at me! Get out of my blood!
Creepy silky guy joins him too and they just stand in front of you for nothing. I should probably give them names. I'll call the bald guy Bartholomew and creepy silky guy will be Octavius. So with nothing else to really do, I shoved Bartholomew and Octavius into one of the prison cells to see what would happen. Before his literal fall from grace, Bartholomew would open and close doors. Additionally, I found he would drag me out from under the bed where I was hiding. At first I thought he wouldn't, but then I realized he did. He won't be fooled twice. But now that he's on the ground floor, what will he do? Nothing. He really just stands around and performs his idle animations while Octavius follows me around for attention. One of the reasons I shoved them in these jail cells in the first place was so Octavius would stop bothering me, and it worked. He stands in the corner and looks at the wall. If you get them in this position, you may have doomed yourself because it's really hard to coax them out of their respective corners of this prison cell. Because they seem to be stuck here, I tried to make them clip through the wall by shoving them even more. It didn't work. Then I left the cell door open to see if they'd leave on their own, but they didn't. And this is demonstrative of Martin Elias Peter Seligman's writings on learned helplessness, and the idea in particular that the individual, after prolonged lack of control, will fail to escape an unfavorable situation even when the opportunity to do so is easily available. Do something! I left them to their own devices for a little while to see what would happen. I ran around and checked out the previous prison block, the one with no lights that Chris Walker chases you around. Chris, where are you, man? Hello? Well, I found that he must have despawned after some save point I already passed. It is a disappointment, but the jump scare guy is still sitting on his bed. When I came back to the prison cell that housed Bartholomew and Octavius, I found it unoccupied. Did I misremember which prison cell I left them in? I checked all the cells on the 1st floor, and they were nowhere to be seen. I even checked Bartholomew's original prison cell, also empty. I kinda miss him now. So I guess they just despawned, and I guess that's all there is to discover with these folks. I then went on to play the game for real. Hey Chris, you know where the guys are? Hello? Grow up.